Hi, I'm Mike,
I'm Ibra.
and welcome to the first episode of Anime
Frequencies.
So today we'll be talking about JoJo's versus other animes.
Today we'll be talking about the specifical from Naruto and from JoJo, our very own Jotaro and Sasuke Uchiha.
So first of all, we couldn't find any forum or anything that let us talk about it. So
And we discussed it for several minutes and several hours sometimes.
yes,
Just trying to see the result of the fight. It's
Yes.
very shocking.
yeah. So first we'll be talking about the JoJo side.
First, no, actually, how about we start talking from when they were still before their prime? So, like, let's say when Sasuke was still a kid in the normal before Shippuden, and when
Jotaro was
still
still his emo kid, like
Alright.
before he manifested the stand.
How about we start it?
All right.
So let's start it from the JoJo side. Obviously, JoJo is extremely powerful during his prime and during his emo days. Apparently, you can say that.
Yeah.
And so was Sasuke, but Sasuke was not as strong as Jotaro, because Jotaro had time stop which can last more than 2 seconds than today, which can last around 4 to 5 seconds.
Yeah, correct. So none of them manifested their stands, but if Jotaro didn't manifest his stand, that means of course Sasuke would win, but they couldn't see each other, even if they were in the same world. Jotaro was all the way was it in Japan or America?
Either way,
It was far more than the countryside where Naruto or Sasuke were. So we have a lot of theories about this and a lot of conclusions. So let's start when they meet. How do you think they would meet, bro?
they would obviously meet in a fight at least.
Yes, they would.
Because the pre-fight would probably be just them walking and bumping into each other. In my case, in my opinion, I would think that Jotaro would immediately win the fight, because in his old days, I'm not sure, because his time stop was way more longer than the today.
Yeah, true.
And his Punchy Boy is also amazingly powerful.
Punchy Boy is basically the barrage punches. We like to nickname it Punchy Boy. So yeah.
And he also has Smash Attack.
Yes, smash attacks. He won, like, if you guys didn't see it, I don't, if you guys watch this, you like JoJo fans or something. So, we have a lot of theories about this. And so Jotaro's smash punch is a powerful, packed punch that can destroy scalps.
Scalps, bones around the body,
Yeah.
the limbs.
Yeah. So, it's very nice to see two anime protagonists / villains collide with each other, only to result in a life-threatening fight. Now, what do you think would happen if they met?
I would think they would fight, obviously, because let's be honest, they're both emo kids.
Yeah.
Whoever is a JoJo fan and a Naruto fan, y'all know that Sasuke and JoJo, they're on the top list at least.
Yeah, they're extremely strong. So we honestly have talked about this for a long time, and we're not gonna tell you what we think is gonna happen. We'll tell you that later.
We want you to guess what's gonna happen at the beginning, and then we'll tell you the conclusion at the end.
Yes. So if they started fighting, what do you think would be Sasuke's first attack?
I would genuinely think he would go for a fireball jutsu at the beginning.
Now, what I think is very illogical is if Sasuke could see Jotaro's stand, which I know would not happen, because in the world of stands, non-stand users cannot see stands.
Exactly. And also, let's be honest here. You're right that Sasuke has the Sharingan, but it's not a Mangekyo Sharingan. He's still at base 1.
Yeah.
If Sasuke had base 2 Sharingan, as you can see in the Naruto versus Sasuke fight, you would see that he can actually start seeing attacks before they actually hit.
Which means he can start seeing a bit of the stance punches. He will be like, what is this that's coming at me? Or he's like, anyways, I'll dodge it.
He would eventually figure it out and then say, oh, so this is the stance of Jotaro.
Yes, he would think it's some kind of entity or a ghost.
that's kinda...
He think it's some kind of fake Sharingan or some kind of...
Exactly, a
some kind of
Sharingan,
fake jutsu.
a Sharingan like Kakashi's does not really show him often, but it is there.
Yeah, you might think it's a jutsu, so it's techniques. But if Jotaro, if you've seen his stance, he doesn't use his fingers.
Nope.
He points, and well, the rest is obvious.
Anyway, I think at the beginning of the whole, before Shippuden and before part 3 or part 2 Jotaro, I would think this fight immediately goes to Jotaro.
Yes, but there's big buts, because both of them have big flaws.
Amazing, yes.
And both of them go on par a lot. So this was really hard.
I would say that Sasuke has a bit less parts because the Mangekyo Sharingan, you can use a technique. I don't think if you see
yeah, but they're at the prime. So that's when Jotaro was 18.
Exactly.
And that's when Sasuke, I don't know how old he is at that time, but he's probably younger.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
I'd expect that.
The Mangekyo Sharingan, if nobody knows, is a eye that confirms when someone died at least. See, the Mangekyo Sharingan has a move called the Amaterasu, where it aches the eyes and blood obviously pours out of it. So when he uses that, that's a flaw because he's hurting his own self between it. And I'm not sure if Jotaro can even get affected by the Amaterasu, because I really doubt that he could, because his defense line is amazing.
Yes, that's true. And even though his defense line is amazing, like, if you compare him to Naruto, he has the better knowledge. He's more experienced. But Jotaro is the same. If you compare Jotaro to Joseph, it's kind of like comparing Sasuke to Naruto.
Pretty much.
Joseph is just like Naruto, but in a JoJo way.
Yep.
And you'd expect that they both not go full out on their first punches.
And you're correct.
Yes.
They wouldn't waste their energy that quickly. I mean, they're too experienced with the fights.
Yeah, they're too experienced. Because Sasuke kills like a lot of people. He's basically an assassin.
Sasuke is technically a murderer.
He's technically an assassin. But Jotaro just manifested his stand.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because it's in his prime. It's only been 1 month after his stand manifested.
Or lost of what we are now at the part where Sasuke gets his Mangekyo Sharingan and Jojo manifests his stand.
So there's the times where they start coming into their prime. Now, when Jotaro really comes into his prime is when he fights Dio. Now, Dio, my boy, is really experienced. Giorno is his son, and he's also Jonathan's son. It's not as gay as you think.
Yep.
And it's very weird, to be honest. Like, but I know Araki's a vampire and all, but Araki's pretty good at what he makes. But we're talking about those two animes now. So I'd say that they'd meet up in some kind of but if Araki and the maker of Naruto actually decided,
they would definitely not meet.
They
would not meet up in a place where the other one had an advantage, because I really doubt that
they would meet in a humorous way. I'm gonna say that because Araki's sense of knowledge
is
amazing. Like the guy thinks that putting an X mark on a mosquito bite is erotic. Now, if you tell me that's not fake,
well, then 5 plus 5 is 800.
Then 5 plus 5 is 69. Nice. So I'd say they meet up in some humorous way, but in such a way that they won't have advantages over each other.
Definitely not.
But definitely it won't be in a place with crowdedness, because that's how Sasuke can use
Susanna.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh no, he can throw rocks, he can make stuff, he can
pretty much, yeah.
He can use his surroundings to his advantage. But they also don't want it to be in a plain area. Because then Jotaro has the advantage.
Yes, but if it's in a very short area, it's in Sasuke's favor, because if it's 200 meters, it's obviously in Jojo's favor, and if it's 100 meters, it's in Sasuke's favor.
Yeah.
Because we went through websites just to check who would win in a specific place.
And we never found them, but we found out that Alright, no, that's for another episode. Or that's for the second story. But for now we're gonna be talking about Jotaro and Sasuke. So how do you think Sasuke would first attack?
Well, I know everybody's gonna really
Actually, who do you think would start the fight?
That's really hard to say.
Yeah,
Because
Jotaro is not the kind.
Sasuke is sorry if I fucking swear, but Sasuke is a fucking murderer, guys.
Yeah, I'd say Sasuke would go for the first move.
No, I would say Sasuke would not go for the first move. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'd
guys.
also say that Jotaro would definitely not go for the first move.
See, they're like, I don't know if you guys watch Kennegan Ashura, but I would say that they both would wait for the first person to move.
Yes.
Like first person moves, loses.
Yes. So they'd stand there, but Jotaro has a lot of patience.
Yes.
He went for 1 month all over the world to the other side to fight some dude who took his grandfather's body.
That's crazy.
No way, not his grandfather's. His great-grandfather, his ancestor's body. To fight some dude who gave birth to a Jojo. I mean, now it's not as gay as you think, I promise. But if he has that much patience, he has that much patience to wait for a fucking ninja to move. Ninjas are stealthy as fuck, I'd say that. But in Naruto, they kind of lose the sense of stealthy.
And they...
Because of all of the destructive powers most of them have.
What's the point of stealthy when someone can just fucking launch a whole goddamn boulder at you?
Yeah.
Like, no offense, Naruto fans, but the fuck?
Yeah. It's pretty funny though, you know, in a sense. So, yeah. But Jotaro, I don't think he would run out of patience. But Sasuke would definitely. Because Sasuke is not the type to wait for 5 hours.
I don't think Sasuke would even wait for like an hour straight.
Yeah, he just... Once he knows that Jotaro is also waiting, because they don't know each other, right?
No.
He'd just be like, this weak-ass bitch.
Weak-ass motherfucker.
Yeah, and he just runs straight to it.
There's a chance that he might actually get a small hit.
Yeah.
Like a punch or a slap. Most likely a slap. Like punch.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. If that slap does not ignite something in
And
Jotaro, then I don't know.
Jotaro is the second most strongest person in
Besides Giovanna.
Giovanna has a power length of 1 million if you're calculating by
But
strength.
that's for another episode of how strong Giovanna is. Let's just focus on the main characters.
Yes. So Jotaro is ranked second most powerful in his anime. Now, what do you think Sasuke is ranked?
Probably near the first.
Yeah,
I would say second as well. So these guys are par placement.
Yeah. So, what do you think? What attack do you think Sasuke would use?
If he was the one that went first, he would obviously use his blade, obviously. I think.
Yeah, he'd use one of those
guys. I'm sorry if you guys hate me, but I haven't watched Naruto in like forever. But I would definitely know that he would not use a kunai. He would use either a smoke bomb. I don't know if it was that. If I'm offending anybody, I'm very sorry. But he would use a blade. He would use his blade. He would come from underneath. That's how he fought Giorno.
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That was really rude of me. I hope you didn't hear that.
Guys, if you hear us pausing, we're eating ice cream and we're drinking soda. So we're fat houses.
Yeah, kinda. So, I think Jotaro would immediately notice that he's enemy, but he wouldn't see a stand, so he knows this person is not a stand user, so it's a different type of enemy. And if you look at Sasuke's wear, he's definitely a ninja.
Yep.
And if they exist in the same world, he's probably heard of Hokages and that type of stuff. So he'd immediately realize that this guy is a ninja, and he would
probably go for.
No, he would kick him. Because Jotaro is not that stupid to immediately go for a time stop.
But depends how Sasuke is gonna attack. See,
if he attacks from under, it's a punch.
Yeah.
he attacks from up, it's an uppercut.
And sorry guys, please pause because something came out.
Yeah, 1 sec. So yeah. Alright, nothing. So alright. What were we talking about again? Sorry, I lost count. Oh yeah, if he comes from up, it's an uppercut. But if he runs straight at him,
definitely a kick.
no. I think Jotaro would dodge.
Well,
I tell you why.
That is the style of JoJo's fighting.
No, it's not about the style. No, it's about the knowledge, about that character.
I'm saying that their fighting is kind of knowledge and
like
power.
If anyone saw a ninja running at them straight on, that means it's not looking for self. It's looking for fight.
Yep.
So Jotaro would dodge immediately, and if he turns, he's gonna punch it because turning is like the most off guard thing you can do. Like, because you're off guard, you're turning, right? You need to focus on the target. But then when you see, when you get punched in the face by something invisible, you be like, is this guy using some type of jutsu? Yeah? But he won't realize that it's a stand, because they're in secret areas, they're ninjas, they wouldn't learn about stands, which are like located in Egypt.
But Sasuke did leave the Hidden Leaf.
Huh?
Sasuke did leave the Hidden Leaf village.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he would have known about stands.
Let's be honest, guys. Naruto literally says their Ultimate Ninja Storm, if anybody has played that, they would definitely know that, well, they're ninjas.
Yeah. Since ninjas are mostly common around the world, you don't see people talking about stands, right? Only in the stand community. So what I think will happen, he will be like confused. He will think it's jutsu, but then he realize after a few attacks, which Jotaro keeps dodging, he gets pissed. But he also realizes that Jotaro.
Guys, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that we're talking about when Jotaro gets his Jotaro Part 4, or when Sasuke gets his Rene Sharingan. No, we're talking about normal Mangekyo Sharingan.
Prime.
So pretty much this is where we know that still till now, after Sasuke fights him, he doesn't know what's that. Until he fights Madara, and I think all of you guys know what happens. So, continue, Mr. Michael.
Alright, so what will happen, he will realize that this is not a jutsu, because if you see Jotaro's stance, he doesn't uses his hands, you know. I mean, in punching for a stand, but he just points. You know, he points or he does some kind of stance.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, how about now we talk about
the fight?
The fight, pretty much. The fight where we've been waiting for. Last final form, Sasuke.
Now, we'll tell you the techniques and how to work on the other player, and then we'll tell you the conclusion.
See, the first thing we want to know, when Sasuke gets his Rene Sharingan from the stage of 6 pass, he fought Madara. And I bet you guys all remember Madara's limbo. So, Sasuke, in my opinion, I think Sasuke would immediately think that Jotaro, he still maybe did not figure out what that was.
No, they know it's a ninja, so he didn't know about jutsus.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say that they know about each other. They know it's a stand, and they know Hokages and jutsus.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the strongest techniques of each player would do to the other player if they used it?
Probably mostly dodging. Because Sasuke has Ameno Teji Kara,
and Jotaro has time stop.
So those are pretty on par, most likely.
Yeah.
Because if you have different opinions, please comment them down below. We'd love to hear it.
Yes, we would.
But most likely this fight would turn out to be a draw, in my opinion. But let's just continue the odds.
Alright.
So first of all, the first thing that we want to notice is that Jotaro has time stop, and Sasuke has Ameno Tejikara,
and this is before Over Heaven. So if you guys think, oh, Jotaro could beat Sasuke easily with over heaven with one touch, we tried about that, but we realized that it's not in his prime.
Yeah, so that's when he got married and all that. When he fought with his last ordeal.
Yeah. So, what do you think with Jotaro's time stop barrage do on Sasuke?
That would hurt. Oh shit, it would hurt a lot.
Okay, it won't kill him because he has that shield armor.
His Susanoo skeleton.
Yeah, his Susanoo skeleton. And if Jotaro, guys, I'm sorry if I don't sound clear when I'm talking about Naruto because I didn't really watch it.
Yeah, and I only know a bit from Jotaro.
I'm a beginner on it. I'm sorry.
So he knows more about Jotaro than me, and I know more about Naruto than him.
Yeah, that's like the perfect match for this stuff. But next time we'll also be talking about Giorno and Naruto or seven
Deadly Sins, Meliodas, Bond.
Yeah, that stuff.
That stuff we know about.
But that's for other episodes of anime frequencies. So, it wouldn't kill him, but it would very hurt him. That means
he would
Do you think
wounded.
he'd be able to use more powerful attacks?
Like Amaterasu? It would. See, oh god, I just choked on it.
Because if he's so wounded, like it would hurt.
No, it doesn't hurt his body. It hurts only his eye. But when Sasuke got the internal Mangekyo Sharingan and the Reni Sharingan, it didn't seem to hurt him a lot as it used to.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that timeline. Right now we're talking about before all that.
Yep.
So it would definitely hurt.
It would definitely hurt if he used any like one of those Amaterasus or Tejikara.
Yes.
Because let's be honest, and if you guys watch, like this is the time where Sasuke and Naruto are fighting. That's what I mean. Like Sasuke when he lost his powers at the beginning, so he just had the Sharingan at that point. So again, this fight would go to Jotaro immediately because his Reni Sharingan is not there to back him up with Amano Tejikara, Amaterasu, any of those.
Yeah, so right now the odds are in Jotaro, but does he have any special powers in that timeline that he can use on Jotaro?
Besides, guys, I don't think if you remember this, but planetary devastation is also one of the amazing powers of
Yes.
Sasuke. And I don't think a lot of people really remember this one specific fucking OP power of Sasuke's.
Yeah, but this is the time.
Indra's arrow.
But this is the time where Jotaro can stop time as fast as light.
Yeah, but now let's move on to Jotaro's part 4 when he's like
Alright.
And
in that part, the odds are in Sasuke's favor.
See,
or they're on par.
So beginning, you guys are going to be on par, or it's most likely going to be in Sasuke's favor. We're not playing bias, believe me. We're not playing bias.
Yes, we're not. Because if it was like part 3 Jotaro, the odds would be in Jotaro's favor. But if it's in part 4 Jotaro, the odds would be in Sasuke's favor.
So let's start this off with the things I've been saying. They're in the Sharingan. See, if I would say now they both know each other very well. But even Jotaro did not even got off with heaven.
Yeah.
I forgot the name.
Yeah, but even though that they're both in prime, I'd say in both those they're strictly on par.
Yep.
Because by the time part 4, he may have over heaven. And that is very strong. That goes on par with Reni Sharingan.
All you have to do is touch him.
And he'd be dead. It's like
But the problem is that's where it kind of gets kind of tricky because I'm not sure if I'm correct or not. Please correct me if I am. He does have Susanoo skeleton, so that is.
Wasn't this character in Baki that his pawn was like a death source?
That was Mr. Nagasaki.
Oh no, but he dies, right? Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah.
Jotaro touches him, he's dead.
Yeah, but no. But in Baki, he only got knocked out.
No, like oxygen can be used as
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Everybody watched Baki, Mr. Nagasaki, if you remember him. He kind of made Baki he was passed out because he used oxygen as a weapon, pretty much.
Yeah. So let's not talk about that because right now these guys want to hear the conclusion.
Yeah, if we don't give him a God, what's gonna happen to us?
We're not gonna be relevant. No. So, what do you think the conclusion is? I'd say
Let's say
Jotaro's.
either draw or both die or it's in Sasuke's favor.
Yes. If we're talking about part 3, there's a big chance. It depends on the place. Where do you think they'd be fighting? As I said, there was something humorous, which both of them are on par on environmental reasons.
Yeah. So some place where they would both be very comfortable in fighting with.
Yes.
Like where they both have advantage against each other.
Yes. So it makes them on par. So most of it would be a draw.
Yeah.
Like both of them would become mortally wounded and they won't fight each other anymore because they know that if they fight each other, they will die. And
But I know what you guys are gonna say. Jojo has regeneration and everything, and Sasuke has Sakura. No. See, they're mortally wounded, so
My
it's
God.
gonna be.
Sakura can go in the trash.
Don't scream, my God. Anyway, I guess at the end, the last couple fights, I would say it's in Sasuke's favor.
Yes.
But if you're talking about conclusion on total,
It's a draw. It's a draw.
like there are 2 fights where Jojo wins, and there are 2 fights where Sasuke wins, but most of them will be most likely a draw.
Yes.
So I guess that's it.
Yeah.
If you guys have any other ideas you want to give us, please tell us.
We would also like to talk about the topics for the next one.
Yep.
Next time we'll be talking about Giorno versus Naruto.
Yep.
We will also talking about JoJo cast versus other cast, like JoJo cast versus Naruto cast, JoJo
Deadly
cast
Sins,
versus Seven Deadly
Dragon
Sins
Ball
cast,
Z.
Dragon Ball Z,
All of the above.
Xeno Goku versus Jotaro over Heaven.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's really good. Anyways, thanks guys for listening to Anime Frequencies.
And well,
This was Mike.
this was Ibra.
And hope you enjoyed and thanks for listening to Anime Frequencies.